He smacked it right here. Oh, watch that fish hit. I just put this jig back on. I snagged up my Ned rig, which was weedless, and I still snagged it up. And I took this off because I switched to a KVD because there was a guy that floated through here and had 2 fish on a red KVD while I watched them. So, fortunately, I can't get back up to that water. It's pretty far up there. But I think I'm about over. I'm pretty sure right around the corner here is my end of my journey. So I'm trying to slow it down here a lot. Ooh. I got my lighter rod here, so that fish really, he pulled, but I seen him, so I knew he wasn't, I mean, not that he wasn't a bad fish, but this definitely isn't my favorite stretch of water, but for convenience factor, this is pretty, this ain't bad because all you really got to do is show up here. That's pretty cool right there, huh? How you doing, buddy? Hey. Where the fish at? Hey. Why are you leaving, buddy? Jerk. It's not very nice. Man, does this shore look really good? But I've been getting these bites out in the middle here, right where that current breaks. Alright, I'll get back. This deer has no fear. What's up? Oh, I don't know if you can see that there, but yes. That's pretty cool. That made my trip. Alright guys, so there's my end point. I ended up with 2 fish in a boat. I think 3 more that I had on that got off. Seen that mink. I'm gonna call it a mink. That deer. It's not a bad float. It's definitely not my favorite, but for the convenience of this, like I said, you just show up here anytime before 4 o'clock, and you could do the 4 mile, and anytime before noon, you could do the 10 mile. Here we got a fish. Number 3 on the day. There we go, quick release. It wasn't nothing special anyways. But I'm gonna give him a shout out. It's Pale Whale, and I'm in what am I in? Cook's Forest. So you guys are ever up here, they do rent canoes. wasn't a bad setup. For the 4 mile cost me $13.50. And it was a good time.
This is LP SmartSide Siding. Wood siding with a degree in engineering. Siding designed to make your dream home.
Hey, it's Adam. I'm out here at Ridge Campground in Cook Forest State Park in Pennsylvania. The whole family's with me today. My wife and I have been to Cook Forest many times, but I brought the kids out today to show them and you the best places to go and see in Cook Forest State Park. So come along. All right, first thing on our agenda today is to go see Fire Tower number 9, which was built in 1929 and used to spot forest fires. It's no longer used for that. You can climb almost all the way to the top. We're going to see if we can do that, take the kids up there. I think they want to go all the way. And then we're going to go to Seneca Point Overlook and see how far we can see. Let's go. Here we are at the top of the fire tower. Look at that view. Definitely worth the trip to make it to the fire tower and Seneca Point Overlook. There's a restroom and a huge parking lot right by. It's a very short walk. The fire tower was 87.5 feet tall, gives an amazing view above the tree line. You can see almost 10 miles on a clear day. Definitely recommend that. If you're a little bit afraid of heights, you can go to Seneca Point Overlook. It's not as impressive, but it's got a nice fenced off area on a big rock that gives you a pretty good view. So check those two things out. Next on our things to do today is to rent a canoe and take a relaxing trip down the Clarion River. So off we go. we finished up our short 4-mile canoe trip on the Clarion River. We rented a canoe, but you can rent inner tubes or kayaks if you would like. We saw lots of waterfowl out today, heron, ducks, some geese. We also saw some crayfish while we were on the shore there. We had a blast. Get out here and enjoy the Clarion River. We're headed back for lunch now to recharge and get back out there for some more sights. So I'm here at the Log Cabin Inn. We're going to head into the Forest Cathedral area to see some big trees on the Longfellow Trail. Hopefully we'll hike far enough to get to the suspension bridge. Here we go.
With Hotels.com, members save up to 20%. With that kind of discount, you could stay at a place with a...
So we ended up walking through the Forest Cathedral area, which has trees, some of them over 200 years old. We ended up on the Longfellow Trail, but you can take the Rhododendron Trail and the Ancient Forest Trail. Will all get you to kind of the same spot on Tom's Run, and you can see kind of the same things along each of those stretches. We hiked Tom's Run a little bit further to the Suspension Bridge, which is pretty cool. There's a lot of bridges on Tom's Run like this one, but the Suspension Bridge is kind of unique, and definitely got to hike down there and see that one. We hiked back to Tom's Run to our car. We're going to head back and get some dinner now. Well, we're wrapping up our day here at Cook Forest. We got to enjoy some of the best things that the state park has to offer, and you can too next time you're here. So when you come, make sure you go to the fire tower, climb as high as you can, go to the Seneca Point overlook and get a nice view of the surrounding valley. Head down in the valley and go in the Clarion River. Get a canoe or a kayak, or even just dip your feet in the water. Head to Tom's Run, hike along the creek there, pass over the suspension bridge, and then head up into the Forest Cathedral area and check out some of those giant old trees. We are wrapping things up here, starting to get dark, so we're going to get some s'mores and head to bed. I'm Adam Stillwagon. I'm still going far. Please subscribe.